HSTV, inspiring wellness.
Okay, so it is a brand new Wednesday right here on your screens. This is the Wednesday edition of Lunchbox with me, JK, your number one entertainment host right here in Ghana. You know how we do. We're bringing you exclusive interviews, back-to-back music, and hey, nothing but the best of entertainment right here on your screens. And don't forget, we're streaming live on our Facebook page. It is HSTV Live. So go there, click on the link and share it amongst your friends and tell them JK, your number one entertainment host, is right here with the Wednesday edition of Lunchbox. A shout out going out to my production team right here at HSTV. Kudos to you all. You're doing a great job. And HSTV, as you all know, we are back again. We are back and better, bringing you back-to-back content from our morning show. You know, Lunchbox is also in Wapomudinti. We have variety of content, so you need to stay with us each and every time. And we promise you nothing but the best of shows right here on your screens. So as you all know, it is the Wednesday edition with me, JK, right here on your screens. Don't forget to follow all our social media platform and get updated on everything that has to happening right here on your screens. But before I introduce you to my guest today, I just want us to take a musical break. When we come back, the show still continues, so stay tuned. So welcome back from the musical break. If you just tuned in, this is Lunchbox right here on your screens with me, JK, the man with the spice, your number one entertainment show right here. And as you all know, it is the Wednesday edition. We bring you back-to-back old tunes. It is the Throwback Wednesday right here on your screens. As I told you earlier, I'll be joining in by an artist who is doing very well when it comes to the world of music. And hey, he's here to share with us his life story, how he got himself into music, and I know you don't want to miss out on this. But should in case you're not home, probably you're not watching live on TV, we're streaming live on our Facebook page. It is HSTV Live. Click on the link and share it amongst your friends and tell them JK, your number one entertainment host, is right here on your screens. Now let's go in and take the intro for our guest today.
Jeffrey Yabua Enum, popularly known as Nana Wolfie, is a Ghanaian singer and a songwriter. Born in Accra, Ghana, he grew up in Abeka, and at the age of 9, his family moved to Teshi, where he is currently living and working. Nana Wolfie began writing songs around the age of 12 while he was attending primary school. In 2005, he went to Laboni Secondary School, where his love for music grew as he watched his mates battle during break time and during inter-schools competition. In 2021, Nana Wolfie independently released the extended play dubbed The Drill Tape. He is currently working on other projects, including his debut album dubbed Beauty Within the Beast.
All right, so welcome back from the intro. If you just tune in, this is Lunchbox right here on HSTV with me, JK. As I told you, I would be joined by an amazing artist who is doing well when it comes to music. He's very versatile, and today we're going to delve deep into his life, get to know more about him, his music, and everything. Nana Wolf, you're welcome.
Thank you,
I hope everything is cool.
Everything is
And Happy New Year as well.
Happy New Year.
That's why you look so calm and everything.
I'm a very comforted person.
Yeah.
I'm cool, calm, and collected.
We're here to find out what's up with you and everything.
Yeah.
Welcome again on the show.
Thank you, bro.
Okay, so Nana Wolfie,
Bro.
how did the name come about?
It's quite funny.
Yeah.
I like to attribute it to the fact that I am from a royal home.
Okay.
and then my nature is like a wolf.
Your nature is like a wolf.
Yeah, I'm sweet and calm on the outside, but deep within there's a beast. So I like to.
So you don't want to talk, say make you close, make you go home, so if you go fear attack me.
Oh no, but you see, say the attack beats, instrumentals,
That's great.
stuff like that. Work. I'm all about work. I go hard or I don't go at all.
You
That's
go
my
hard
mantra.
or you don't go hard at all.
Yeah, then
That's
I don't
great.
go at
So
all.
let's talk about music. How did it all start for you?
Music started when I was somewhere about 6, I think, if I won't lie. It started with my dad.
Okay.
My dad is a free-spirited person. When we were young, me and my big sister, it used to be 2 of us before my other siblings came.
Okay.
My dad, on holidays, weekends, when we were home from school, he had these small mics.
Okay.
He'll plug it to our ghetto blaster and tell us to sing. So I started developing the love for music because half the time, everything I hear on radio, I'd like to sing.
Okay.
So every now and then he'll do it, then I'll sing, I'll rap. But growing up into my early teens, I started being lashed for doing music.
You were being lashed for doing music.
Yeah, it's quite funny. Like I think I was just misunderstood. He put this love in me
And now
and misunderstood the love.
you misunderstood the love.
Yeah.
So I just want to pinpoint what you just said. You know, right now choosing your career path when it comes to a parent is very complicated and very complex when it comes to these situations. Do you think it's helping the generation in a way?
I think it's really caging people because a lot of people want to come out of their shells through music or art or whatever it is, but unfortunately for them, they are not as stubborn as I am. Because me, I don't listen.
You don't listen.
I don't take advice. Mintijai, basic.
Good. Okay, so you made mention, it got to a point your dad he wasn't really comfortable with you doing music.
Yeah.
What was the thing you were doing why he didn't find, the flexibility?
The attributes to art, not just, I usually call it art because it's not just music.
Music, yeah.
Paintings, whatever it is. People attribute those things to drug dealing.
Okay.
Like the moment you start to do music or you start to do anything out of the ordinary, they attribute it to you doing drugs.
And I want to put you on the spot. Was it that you weren't doing something right? That is why he didn't want you to go into
Truth
the world
is,
of that.
I have never done anything wrong.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. You can ask my folks. I am just one person who believes in what I do.
Okay.
So as long as conscience-wise is okay for me, I don't think it's wrong.
That's great. So 6 years growing up, dad introduced you into music. Now you had a little bit of misunderstanding. He didn't want you to, what exactly did he want to see you do?
The folks I run with. You know, people like to brand themselves in a certain way. Like right now, I've got these rings on. My mom hates them, but I have them on. So these petty things that I added to my craft, I started speaking patois.
Okay.
I had the privilege of growing up around a lot of English people. When I say English people, British people.
Okay.
A few holidays here and there. So with all of those coupled up, I became invested in languages. I loved languages, so I started learning patois because I was so into Sean Paul, Shabba Ranks, Shaggy. I started with dancehall.
Yeah.
Terry Bonchaka was my mentor. At a point in JHS, I had a clan. We called ourselves the Bonchakas after he died.
He died, yeah.
So we were doing it.
You were doing it.
I was the only one in my school at the time who had a Walkman. If only this generation know what a Walkman is.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
So I had a Walkman. I would record free instrumentals when they play it on the radio, take it to school, and me and my friends will freestyle on it and all that. So through all that growing up, my crafts kept getting better
each and every time.
I didn't think I was going to do music professionally, but I just loved music, to the core.
Okay.
Because I easily express myself through music. I can tell you a whole lot of things about me through my music. Yeah, so.
All right. So at which point did you go like, okay, this is what I want to do? Does the career path I'm taking?
That would be in 2015.
2015.
Yeah.
So how many years now?
7.
7 years.
Yeah.
And what has been the response? Do you think Ghanaians are accepting you and what you're doing?
Ghanaians don't know me yet. I am actually known out there better than in here. Okay. So it's not that I'm actually trying to lay the foundation to be known here.
Okay.
But my style and everything will even let you know why I'm saying Ghanaians don't know me yet.
Okay.
because it's always, oh, this one is not you. It's that person, it's Tomzy, it's this. People like to attribute me to other people instead of me. So I feel like until they get to say, oh, this is Wolfie, then they've accepted me. But until that time, I feel like there's a picture in everybody's head, and I'm trying to repaint it and then paint me in their heads.
In their heads. Okay, so now you are doing you. You're accepting you. You're coming in, trying to do you and everything.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Ghanaian music industry.
Okay.
Looking at the style, the generation, everyone is trying to take and everything. Do you think you're going to find your feet in there?
I think my feet is already in there.
Okay.
What
are you bringing different? Let me ask.
What am I bringing? Personality.
Okay.
I won't say style. I won't say nah. It's just personality. I might be one of the only true musicians who is telling the truth. I don't say things. I don't rap about things I don't have. I don't talk about things that are not happening. I like to talk about everything that is going on.
Okay.
So if I zone into my gangster self, I talk about what gangsters do. When I zone into my good boy self, I do what good boys do.
Yeah.
When I zone into my hustle, I talk about hustle. When I zone into my DB self, I talk about DB stuff.
That's great. You know, when you actually walked into the studio, I had a different perception. But talking to you now, like, you gave me a different picture. You're very deep, let me put it that way.
Thank you.
You are able to fit in when it comes to different, wherever you plot or find yourself in.
Yeah, I like to do that.
That's great.
I like to try to embody whatever I'm preaching.
Okay.
So if I tell you to smoke weed, I need to embody smoking weed.
Okay.
If I tell you to quit smoking weed, I'm just trying to break that stereotype. That's why I'm using weed. So if I want to advise you into it, I need to show you why I'm advising you into it. And then if I want to tell you to quit, I need to show you why you need to quit.
Okay.
Yes. So
Do you do drugs or smoke?
I don't do drugs.
Do you smoke?
No, I medicate.
You what?
I medicate.
You medicate. Can you explain? Probably someone wouldn't understand what you're trying to say.
Okay, so basically when you have a headache, you take a painkiller. Right? Sometimes.
Okay.
Once in a while you take ibuprofen or whatever it is. Me, when I have artist block and stuff, I medicate. Sometimes I meditate too. So
damn. Guys, if you're watching, it's still Lunchbox right here on your screens. I've been joined in the studios by Nana Wolfie, who is very deep. I know you're enjoying the conversation. He's trying to, he's throwing it back on me, and I'm really enjoying the conversation with him. So probably if you're not watching live on your screens, you can go straight on our Facebook page at HSTV Live. Click on the link and share it amongst your friends. Tell them Nana Wolfie is right here. We are going deep into his life. We're talking about his career, music, and everything. And I know you wouldn't want to miss out on this. So stay tuned and be with us right here in the studio. So Nana, coming back to you.
Yeah, big man.
I don't even know how to throw my questions at you again. I'm really enjoying the conversation.
I'm glad you
I'm still on this you said what?
Medication. I medicate.
And you meditate.
Yes.
Now, how safe is that? Safe, sorry.
Everything that you abuse is wrong. Even the art of music. When you abuse it, at a point you realize you're doing rubbish. Yeah, so everything, even work. When you abuse it, you get stressed up, you hate everybody, you hate your work. So basic. I feel like if there's prescriptions to everything.
Yeah.
So if you're doing the prescribed amount, I don't think
there's a problem with it. So you're still going to medicate?
Of
and
course.
You're still going to meditate.
I won't be a hypocrite and say something else. No.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about music now.
Yeah.
What was the first, let me say, music you put out there? Maybe what did you write? What inspired the whole thing? Your first song there.
It's quite funny you asked this. After SHS, I started writing lyrics.
Okay.
In SHS, I found hip hop because I was in a visual art class full of rappers and dancers. So I put my dancehall thing out, and then I started learning something new.
Okay.
Battles here and there. We go intercore, we go lose some, we go win some, then go lash we go lash some. You know that vibe.
Yeah.
So there was this guy in my class, Randolph, so it's quite funny. Right now he doesn't do music. He's actually into software designs and stuff.
Okay.
He's a big man now. He used to be a very good rapper.
Okay.
And I really adored him. So whenever he was doing his thing, I would watch him. He had this flair. He didn't really know how to do the thing, but he had this flair where he will lash you with his persona. So I would always watch him and watch him do his thing, but we weren't that close.
Yeah.
So small, I got into hip hop. I started writing lines. I didn't understand what I was doing, but I was writing it. I didn't even know what arrangement was at the time or whatever it was. So I kept building, basic, that's what I'll say. And then I found me in all that chaff. So I brought myself out, carved myself up, polished it up a bit, and then now I'm here.
Okay. So, you keep mentioning you building yourself, trying to, set yourself aside. You found yourself and everything. And most importantly, when it comes to the new generation, people they look up to people, and in the long run, it looks like they are lost. They don't know who they are. How did you make it? How did you put yourself together? Trying to say, okay, this is Nana Wolfie, this is what I'm presenting to Ghanaians. How did you do that?
I think I stayed true to myself.
Okay.
Because I wasn't trying to be you, or him, or that person. I was trying to find me. So the moment I grasped who I was, I held on to that.
Okay.
And then I kept pushing what I wanted to be, who I wanted to be, who I wanted the world to understand me as. So I brought it out. Initially, I went into artist management.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's all part of trying to find me.
Okay.
Because in that process, I was helping artists write lyrics, teaching them arrangements, linking up with people and all that. So all of that work wasn't for them. Now I realize it was for me.
It was for you.
Because now I manage myself, even though I have a team. There are a lot of things I do by my ones before even the team gets involved.
Meaning you're a perfectionist, let me put it that way.
No.
Because
I am actually one person with a billion flaws. I'm not a perfectionist. I just do what I can the best way I can.
Okay. Now, you made mention you're managing yourself. Let's talk about artist management now. Here in Ghana, a lot of times we have people coming in here, I'm doing things on my own, I'm not finding the right management and everything. What's your take on all this thing when we're talking about management?
Well, to me, I feel like if you can go independent, cool.
Is it safe to do that?
Is it safe to be on a label?
Okay. Is it safe to be on a label?
I'm just being rhetorical.
Okay.
But is it safe to be on a label? If you're asking if it's safe to be independent. Sarkodie was independent. He's a big boy, innit? Yeah, so
you think it should be, if you think you're ready?
Well, I don't think. I feel like experiment everything in life.
Okay.
If you think you can do a label, try it. If it works, it works.
Okay.
If I am one person who does not, I really, really don't like authority.
You don't like authority?
No. It's funny I'm saying this on TV, but I do not. So I can't deal with somebody who has to tell me everything I have to do. I like partners instead of bosses.
You like partners instead of bosses?
Yeah.
So what if you have a manager, someone walking to you saying, Nana, I want to invest in you, I want to be your manager. Okay. What's your take on that?
My take will be, what are you bringing to my table? Because my table is already full.
Yo, we have to end this whole conversation. This guy is very deep. He knows. That's what I'm saying. You're a perfectionist. It's like you know what you're doing. You know what you're up to.
I try to.
You try to and everything. Okay, so are you part of Musica? Are you registered to?
Yeah, I'm registered. I'm not registered as an artist. I'm registered as a label.
As a label.
Yes.
The reason I asked was you saying you don't want authority. You don't want anybody.
Yeah, I registered as a label for a while. I wasn't seeing anything come out of it, so I just left the certificate lying there. I'm thinking of renewing. I'm still skeptic about it.
Why are you skeptic about it?
I want to see change in the industry. I want to see, in other parts of Africa, let me not even go to Europe or whatever, in other parts of Africa, yeah, people are making money off of music and not even climbing any stage to perform. Why is it not like that in Ghana?
Okay.
Why can't an artist feed from their craft without having to go for shows?
Okay.
Shows only make you popular. Shows only put you out there. But I feel like if the person has got the it factor, they should be able to be pushed to the point where people see them and consume them. Because I'm sure regardless of how big or small, everybody has fans. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So if I am coming to you as an entity to register myself into your union, and you are not giving me any benefits, I might as well just stay independent and do my thing. Because basically it's just like being on a label.
Okay. So what do you think the creative artist isn't doing right?
Everything.
Everything.
I feel like we should just basic restructure everything. Like me, I used to have a tiny studio.
Okay.
Then I broke it down and made it a big one. And I'm still working on it. It's not where I want it, but it's where someone might want it. So maybe Musica is where it wants itself. But I feel like, yo, these big men, I'm not the one coming to tell you to grow up. Let's all grow up and make this industry beautiful. Because I feel like all the arts are merged. So why don't we tap into the art industry that is moving right now and make it circulate around music, maybe paintings, whatever art it is. And then we go. Film industry is boosting everything. But right now, I don't even remember the last time I heard Lil Wayne do anything on TV. You see, so all the art industries in Ghana is falling. And all the big men care about is the money.
Exactly. So I have some messages on Facebook where I want to read.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have MG1 saying, hey, Nana, I say the bro for too much. And Max XZY says, Wolfie medicates and meditates. This time, yo. MG1 again, the bro for too much. Osvaldo saying, Nana on the blockbuster.
Shout out.
Prince Tetesaki, my godfather. Yeah, that's dope. Too Deep, my G. Nana Wolfie, higher you go.
Bless.
And Maxter Ratty, I hope I got it right. Englishman, that Councillor Joseph and Cancer. The gentleman sounds like he knows his stuff. Exactly, he does. That's why I told you. You know, one thing we should be very keen and very particular when it comes to the perception we have about people. We shouldn't just judge them when we see. I sat down and like I'm really calm with the kind of conversation we are having, how deep, and you know the way you throw in the answers. I think you're doing very well.
Thank you.
You're doing very well. Okay, so now
you're not doing by yourself. You're making me comfortable.
Wow.
Other people will stress you.
They make you rich, but you know
you
guys sometimes you're very stressful. Like,
well, me,
I'm good.
Me, I'm just calm. It's my nature. Even my parents misunderstand me, so I don't get. If the world misunderstands me, it's no news.
Okay, sure. So before we come back to the interview, I just want us to take a video. Let's see one of your works out there, and when we come back with. So viewers, let's check out this video from our very own Nana Wolfie. We'll be right back.
91. Arta. Almost the same. Of course. Okay, so Leroy, so I energy nothing. Bet 300 and half energy.
Hell this shit, bitch! What's wrong with you?
Wolfie. Answer.
You get to Ghana. Yabana yaba. Mama mia baba. Yabana yaba like Tony Montana. Yabana yaba. Hakuna matata. Yabana yaba. You get to Ghana. Yabana yaba. Mama mia baba. Yabana yaba like Tony Montana. Yabana yaba. Hakuna matata. Yabana yaba. Trees, bruh. When Wolfie's up in the building, you know the steez, bruh. Man's getting medicated, just burning my trees, bruh. Don't cross my lane with that lane, my shit, bruh. No waste my shit, bruh. No chatting my team, Yabana yaba. Modia senkoda. Echa mwani fie, wepie kakrenti beshenkura. Yabana yaba. Modia senkoda. Echa mwani fie, wepie kakrenti beshenkura. You get to Ghana. Yabana yaba. Mama mia baba. Yabana yaba like Tony Montana. Yabana yaba. Hakuna matata. Yabana yaba. You get to Ghana. Yabana yaba. Mama mia baba. Yabana yaba like Tony Montana. Yabana yaba. Hakuna matata. Yabana yaba.
Say yes sir, if you ain't got flow then just step, or better yet just do the best sir.
Sir, man's a lycan, I am the beast. I do not talk much, I run with kings. Like Dante, gentle, Kojo busy, ask Jazzy. You get to Ghana, Yabana Yaba, Mama Mia Baba, Yabana Yaba, like Tony Montana. Yabana Yaba, Hakuna Matata. Yabana Yaba, you get to Ghana. Yabana Yaba, Mama Mia Baba. Yabana Yaba, like Tony Montana. Yabana Yaba, Hakuna Matata. Yabana Yaba, Mudia Sankoda. Eja mwani fie, we ka krenti be shrinkura. Yabana Yaba, Mudia Sankoda. Eja mwani fie, we ka krenti be shrinkura.
Your number one entertainment show right here in the studios with me. I have the Wolfie. We're talking about his, his career, his music, and everything. And I know you're enjoying the conversation. He's brought you a new tune and a new style to the show today, and I like how deep he is. We're having a conversation right here in the studio, and I asked, what's the take of what he's doing? Like, what's the response from his parents? I said, "Mommy, no, they talk plus some."
Yeah, mommy vexed me.
She vexed me hard. Music, right?
Mommy has a lot of issues. I feel like she should just open up and say what's her problem. Right now, I don't even know what angle I should take it from. So, I love her.
Maybe probably, to go church or something.
I quit church this year.
Why?
God is not in buildings.
Yo, God is not in buildings.
No.
But where did you used to fellowship earlier?
Coincidentally, you're asking this. Yesterday, I don't know what hit my mom, but she texted me. And then she sent a photo. If not God, then who? Then I also replied, Mom, I'm trying to fight God my own way. The old ways doesn't seem to work for me.
Yo, you're trying to find God
my own way.
Your own way. And how are you doing that?
I feel like if let me try and make this make sense for you. This is you. People are watching us. This is us. They are watching our TV. So basically, they are watching our images, and we are made in God's image. So to find God, you need to tap into you and find Him. You can go to church for 1 billion years and still won't find God. So I feel like open up and accept what God is, and then you embody it.
You embody it. He literally has an explanation for every single question that will be asked and all that. Let's talk about the music we went to. We just saw
the video.
Yaba. Yabana Yaba,
Yes.
right? How was the inspiration behind it and all?
It's funny. This is Whoop T's the original song is Whoop T by CJ. I was in my studio one time, and then Sika, the Sika guy that sent on Facebook, came to my studio with this beat and made a gospel song. Then I told him this beat is not meant for gospel. So when he left, moment he left, I don't know, the words just came to me. So factually, I didn't write that song.
The Yaba.
Yeah, I didn't write it. He left, the beat was playing in the monitors, I kept listening. I just entered the booth, shut the door and started talking. And that's the song right there.
Yaba, that's it. So you just jumped on it, made it yours, and today here's it trending all over and everything. So who do you look out for in featuring on your songs? The ads? Yeah.
Features, I haven't thought of, because I'm still building myself. I don't want to fall short when I get a chance.
Okay.
Because me, I for lash everybody. I am working on a feature with a friend. He's in the United States. I sent my verse over, he rewrote his verse. These are the effects I'm looking for. When me and Joe is on a song, you need to think about your verse before you write it.
Okay.
Yeah, well, from Teshi, we know they play. We hear from Teshi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We in the agro. Or share. Shouts to MG1.
Yeah.
Make us speed the guy give up. Teshi or share fertilizer me or share. Papa Johnson. She in everything. White man, no. And then me and expressing myself, English is easier
than the gun
than any local language.
Yeah, that's why your manners they talk for the Facebook page. Hey, this man then play. That's dope.
Yeah, but so Yaba, that was the whole vibe. The inspiration came just like that. I did it, and then I was like, no, this song has to, the world has to hear it. Because initially when I did it, I was in my room and I was thinking about Asaka boys. Because J-Ba said Yabana Yaba, Nikaneda Ha. Then I used the Yabana Yaba. Then the part where one of my friends came inside he's cool with Sheldon. So he did like a small recording and then posted it on Twitter. Sheldon retweeted. I was like, nah, this will make it. So let's go. Okay. So I pushed it out. And then someone heard the Yabana Yaba, Modesen Koda, Ijamoni Fie, Wipi, Kakranti, Beshen Kura. Then he was like, this one, he be shot at the throat. And I was like, nah, I just came. Like, it be vibe way come on the beat. I'm not even to think about anybody. But I know someone will take it personal.
You take it personal. But let's still talk about when it comes to lyrics. Yeah. You mentioned earlier when we were talking that you're inspired by a lot of things to write music and all that. But with the line you just threw and everything, who are you throwing at? Just be realistic with me. Like I said,
I don't do iffy stuff. I'll tell you the truth. I wasn't thinking about anybody, but now I'm thinking about a lot of people. I want beef partners.
You want beef partners? Yeah. Okay. So what do you think about beefing here in Ghana?
I think they are playing. The big boys beefing, they are all playing. Have you seen Beef?
How is it supposed to be?
There is this song, Beef. Title is Beef. I think if it's not by Styles P, one of them. Go listen to Beef. Beef is when I will tell you personal stuff and you take it normal. But these people, like Shatta, they do beef and they feel that man. Correct. But these upcoming beefers, they're not beefing. Let's beef. Like, if you want make we beef, make people know wanna personals. Make we beef, I go can't knock your door, camera day on, then I'll tell you my mind, then I'll go. Those be beefs. Beefs be when like the let's not go into that part.
That's what we are still talking about it.
See, beef is when your goons go do the beef inside. You get goons, you don't get goons. So make we no beef.
So I don't want this you say. This thing all they do for social media top and everything. Do you think it's healthy?
Joke. Yeah, it'd be very healthy.
But are they doing it in the right way?
No. That's my point. Like Shatta and Bernard and Martin like this. Me, I know say be hype for some show where they come very soon. Make them put me on that stage safe. Then give me somebody make a beef. Then we beef correct.
We'll kill them.
Oh, I go lash out.
Nice. So it's an interesting conversation we're having right here in the studios. Viewers, if you're watching it's Lunchbox and I'm in the studios with Nana Wolf, and you can go straight on our Facebook page. In case you're not home, probably watching live on screens, click on the link and share it amongst your friends and tell them JK and Nana Wolf is right here in the studio. We're having an interesting conversation, and I can see his goons right here in the studios with me. The all seater. Shout outs to you all watching right here, and also all the people sending in their messages on Facebook. We really appreciate your time. We really appreciate you watching. A shout out is going again to my production team. My producer is saying something. Talk to me. I didn't listen. Okay, sure, I'm going to do that. So my producer is telling me to let you give me a freestyle or something right live in the studio.
Okay, so hey, myself, which one I will give? Plenty.
Give me plenty.
Yeah. So okay. So it goes like. Let me do one for the ladies.
My producer is saying he wants to give you a beat or something.
Okay, let's do beat.
Producer, is it ready?
Which beat is that?
You let's flow when it comes in.
Okay, so this one is for the women.
Okay.
So it goes like, Ohima, see your behind. African baka, real and round. Mini boss up then you make a high. Chibe me, baby girl, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Are you from the sky? Your parts are proportional, it's so divine. Come closer and give me that wind. Give me that wind so I take you high. That wind, the one from last time. As I kai and my pee stand still. It make rock hard, it make like steel. Or him my share before make that fear.
Yeah. Yo, we need to end the show already because it's getting heated right here in the studio. Nana, I just want to come back again. Let's talk about these acts. This big people we have already, the big fish and everything. So what do you think about them? When we are talking about features, do you think they are responding well to the younger people coming in? As in, we want them on our feature.
I don't think the problem is them. I think the problem is us. Because if you, before you go buy something, you just watch packaging, Abi. Be the person they put you say come buy it, Martin. Yeah. Some people walk to you with products and you don't buy it. So I feel like if you put yourself in the market the right way, you attract numbers. Look at Kwesi Arthur. He fell in the market and then boom.
Everyone was.
Look at there are a million names that I can mention that you
side with.
Okay. Because they sat home, did their homeworks, and came. And then they are still here.
They're still here.
And yet, a bit to say, Madame Fubia, or start here and then we give you up. No, you don't do that. Just because maybe you hit somebody up and then they didn't even respond to you. Do you know how many messages? If I show you my IG, my Twitter, if I show you messages people have heard, and I feel like those songs are bangers. So in the long run, I finish my song and I put it out, and the fans love it. Okay. So I feel like semi-juhwa, it will come. Work on yourself, work on your craft, get better, and let's do this.
Okay.
So even me, I'm not there yet. When people come to my studio and they're like, oh, Nana, I want to feature you and I hear your lyrics, I'll go sack you. I dey sack people. Yeah, they bring money to come and work, I dey sack them.
Yeah, but you don't like what the people are putting out there. So you've mentioned we should be very particular about the things we put out there. Let's talk about branding. In your world, how do you understand branding? Not as an art, how are you going to explain branding to people?
I think branding basically is, what are you bringing to the table? Who is this? What are you bringing? People think branding is washatari, saying you carry yourself. No, but branding basically falls on the facts where, okay, this is what I embody. This is what I bring.
Okay.
Because the brand MTN brings you good telecommunication. It is not MTN that is the brand. It is what they do that makes us brand them like that. What I say? It is excuse me to say, don't win here. No branding another.
Yeah.
What do you say? Yeah. So
that's it. That's you're gonna explain. So let's talk about your current project.
Okay.
What do you have?
I have a single out and then I have an EP out. Single has been out for almost a year. It's called NMBF, No More Bloody Favors. That was my first official song to announce that Miss My Baby.
My baby. I want us to check out that video.
No, I don't have a video of that song yet.
Okay.
I just I have works in progress. Basically, it's one of them. But the drill tape is what I'm currently working on and trying to push. It has 6 songs, 5 official, and then Yaba is the bonus track. Because it's not my official beat. And then aside all of that, the Yaba video is ready. I'm shooting other videos.
Okay.
So I've got on the song, the titles, the EP is called The Drill Tape. The titles of the songs are, I think, God Flow is number 1.
What flow?
God Flow.
Okay.
Yeah. And then number 2 is Owls and Dragons. So my owl and my dragon. Yeah. And then number 3 is Envy.
Okay.
Number 4 is Mintijai. Number 5 is Pressure. And then number 6 is Yaba.
Okay, so I want to find out from you, now we spoke about what we have. Looking at your energy, the way you present yourself, is like you're very defensive, you have an explanation for everything. Have you been in a situation whereby, okay, yeah, I wanted to do music and I didn't get the support from this person, so it's like you're trying to prove yourself? What happened? Can you give us a highlight of the whole story?
I've got a lot of doors shut in my face, trying to do music. And then I've got a lot of support too, doing it. So basically I want to make it and then let the people that helped feel accomplished. And then make it and tell the people that shut the doors, next time, take your time.
So did you have a point where we were like, okay, no, I'm not doing music again, I want to quit?
No, I sold my equipment. You know, depression gets you in a way where you don't think, you just do. Yeah, so I've been to the point where I was like, yo, mom doesn't like it, dad doesn't like it, people don't even like it.
How did you overcome them?
I woke up. When I say I woke up, I woke up. Right now, I am this person who will not listen to you, will not listen to the world. I'll just put my music out there and work. Because if you want to pay attention to people, my brother, you will give up.
When you want to pay attention to people, definitely you're going to give up.
You'll give up because out of 10, 9 will tell you the other name, as I said. The one that is telling you do it, keep listening to them. Shout outs to man like Twiddle, Beats, he's my beat maker, Gentle Beat, my beat maker. These guys have held me on. they keep pushing me. Yo, Wolf. People like I've got people who say, Wolf, if you give up, then it means we too wanna dream shatter that. Like I've got this friend of mine, dope kid. When he started out, right now he's a big boy. He has a song with Raskuku called Joe. When he started out, he told me this, that our dreams are intertwined, and if I give up, it will affect other people.
It will affect other people.
So I can't give up.
That's great. You know, I just learned something from what you just said. Sometimes we humans, I feel we are selfish. We just do things for ourselves. But we have people behind us who are like, okay, I'm picking up something from them. So when you give up, it's like you're shutting the dreams of other people. That's the most important thing.
Because you're the reason why sometimes other people do things.
Yeah, exactly.
And the moment you throw that in the bag or you throw in the towel, you shatter them, and then now they need to go and find another reason why they want to do this if they haven't found it. You see, sometimes it starts out, oh, I want to be like you, so now I do everything like you. Sako de Kanye. So at a point, if you don't find you, like Big Man has found himself now, Obeira, you get lost in the fold, and there's a billion people out there. So ask yourself, how are you going to pierce through that? How are you going to be seen?
Okay, I think you've given the advice to people who want to and everything. So what should we expect from Nana Wolf in a few years to come, or months, let me say?
Yeah, in a few months to come, more visuals, a lot of singles, hopefully December, and my official album, which has variety of songs, drill, Afrobeat, like that one will actually put everything together as Nana Wolfie, what I really am. This one is just gangster near the idea. The street. When I'm a street life. Street over home. NG1.
I know, right?
Street over home. So when we get to the point where I feel you're settled down, then we give them the sweet stuff. So that is when you will hear things for the ladies, a few for the gentlemen, a few for the grown-ups.
That's great. Your final words to your viewers, and also maybe if you have any shout out.
Yeah, so God bless everybody supporting me. God bless everybody watching right now. Keep glued to me. You see how you're watching right now? Keep glued. I'm coming. Yaba. You know what it is. We're coming. We're here to stay. It's AML baby, and we're in the building. Shouts to Twiddle Beats, Gentle Beats, Mom, Dad. Shouts to Fianco Official, Bishop, Youngin, what's up? Shouts to my women. Oh, shouts to Linda, Monica, Alicia. Shouts to all of you. God bless all of you. Nanaya Hagan, I don't forget you. Adams J.
Okay, so I want to read this message. I'll come to him again. Someone said I can personally relate to envy. Yeah, Yaba, I'm enjoying your energy, my boss. That. Like Tony Montana, Yaba, there's Monica Kwashi, Yaba, a dynasty punch, big win, exactly. He's doing very well, we are enjoying and everything.
Shouts to Dynasty and Swati Beats.
You mentioned like 5 shorties for here ID now.
Yeah, my sisters, I be the only boy. Oh. Yeah, shouts to Adlina, Elaine.
Oh, Mali.
No, it's true, I be the only son. I got 4 sisters, no 3, and then my big sister's daughter is basically my sister. Verilyn. Monica is the mother of my children. Linda is the mother of my current baby. So yeah.
Okay, let's do a quickie right now. You have kids.
Quickie go into closed places. The word quickie now used to hear.
I know, but let's talk about family.
Yeah.
You're a father.
Yeah, I'm a family person.
How many kids do you have?
I've got. My 4th came yesterday, last night, 6 something.
With one woman or?
No.
How many?
3.
You have 3?
I have 3. I have 4 babies with 3 women. Calm down.
Wow. Well, this is where we end today's interview on Lunchbox. It's been amazing having Nana Wolfie with us in the studio. You know, we went deep into his life, his music and everything. I think it's inspiring. He said a lot of things that I think the younger generation, we are supposed to, you know, take into consideration. He said he woke up at a point when he felt like quitting. I believe when you're passionate about everything, when you're consistent, when you're hardworking, success is going to crown it all. So whatever you want to do, keep forging on, keep moving on. I bet you success is going to crown everything you're doing. A shout out going out to Ray for giving me this, I like the velvet thing I'm wearing today. I really appreciate you. And shout outs to my production team for holding me down each and every time. And to you, my viewers at home, without you, Lunchbox wouldn't be here. So make a day with me again on Friday, exactly at 1 p.m. And to remind you, Lunchbox airs on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We have different contents coming your way each and every time we come here. And also on HSTV, we have variety of content from our news, our morning show, Lunchbox, E-Lens, Wapomudinti, Ahutrinti, Awarian Quintuo. It's back to back right here. So stick and stay with us each and every time. And thanks very much for doing the watching with me today. So JK, I'm out of here. Join me again on Friday. Thanks for watching.
91. Arthur. Almost the same. Good. Okay, so Leroy, so I energy nothing. Bet 300 and half energy.
Hell this shit, bitch. What's wrong with you? I don't even know what's coming.
Wolfie.
I'm sorry.
You get to Ghana. Yabana yaba. Mama mia papa. Yabana yaba like Tony Montana. Yabana yaba. Hakuna